got removed from the military?
CNN headline.
Read
CNN
What,
headline.
what are you
Look
when
up
you
CNN
say
headline.
when you bring up the Tuskegee
What are
Airmen?
you
What do you
talking
mean by
about?
that?
He's a CNN headline. They didn't read the whole article, but go ahead.
What do you when you
What is
bring?
he talking-
read it.
No, stop. When you bring up the Tuskegee
What
Airmen,
was
what do you
removed?
mean?
Okay, Tuskegee. They just recently, not too long ago.
You guys would know this if you
hold on.
actually read
No,
the article.
let
You would
him
know.
finish. Let him finish. What do you mean? The Tuskegee
They just
Airmen?
not too long ago, just with Jackie Robinson alone, had to go back and put his stuff in back because they figured out, okay, that was wrong to do. The Tuskegee Airmen was removed. Do you know
What was
about the
removed?
Flyboy?
Where was the Tuskegee Airmen removed from? From what?
It was removed from the Pentagon. Most
telling
black
me the
programs are
Tuskegee
removed
Airmen
from
was
the
removed from the
Pentagon,
Pentagon, right?
and
That's
from the military,
No,
from
stop.
military institutions. Period.
The Tuskegee
What's wrong
Airmen.
with you?
No, I gotta look this. I'm about to look this up. That's what I'm trying. Be precise for what you're trying
So
to say.
you really don't know your facts.
No, you're just making stuff up. But I want to look this up and give
Okay,
you
I
a
just
source
made
that
it up
tells you
then.
why
Look
you're
it up
wrong.
then. Look it up.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
You say the
And
Tuskegee
then
Airmen
look
got
up the
removed
what
from.
happened? What happened to the Smithsonian when they removed those artifacts just recently? Look that up too.
No, the Smithsonian had not removed all African American artifacts or exhibits. However, recent reports indicate some artifacts have been removed from the National Museum of African American History and Culture following March 27th.
Hold on. You know what? Hold on. You know what was removed, and it was removed by the Air Force, and it was removed for a very short minute. It was videos. That's it.
Okay, is it back?
You saying
is
the
it back
Tuskegee Airmen was
instituted?
removed from what?
The Air Force removed
just look
videos
up.
of the Tuskegee Airmen and some training stuff, but put them back.
No. I'm
That's
talking
it.
about the individual that said the Tuskegee Airmen was
Nothing else
removed.
removed,
What were
bro.
they removed from?
You can't. Okay, it was. Just look it up, man.
You
from
the one that
military.
made a statement. You can't
To
just
the
say
Pentagon.
you can't just
You
make a
said you were
statement.
going to look it up. Just
Yes,
I
I
know,
gotta
for
know
real.
what I have to know
Come
what
with
to
your
look
facts.
up.
You can't just use the CNN headline.
You
Lord
can't just
have
say
mercy.
Tuskegee Airmen was
CNN
removed.
headline.
Look it
Go
up.
to the
Look
Pentagon.
What
Go
up?
to the Air Force. Go to the Air Force. Go to the Marines. Go
What
to
was
wherever you want to
removed?
go.
It
Go
removed
to the
the
Air Force and
videos.
see if
You're
they didn't
just
remove
you're
the
just
Tuskegee
what?
That's all it was.
Stop,
I
Videos
stop,
of
stop.
the
just told
training
you,
videos. That's
go
it.
to
They
the
removed some
Pentagon and go
videos.
to the Air
That's it.
Force.
Where in the what was
my
removed
Lord,
from the
bro.
Tuskegee
I
Airmen
just
Air
told
Force
you
from
what
the
it
Air
is.
Force? What in particularly? Go ahead. I just muted you, but go ahead.
Videos.
No, I want him to say it. You could unmute yourself.
So wait, by the way, going back to the topic, can we agree, right, that there's a far right and far left?
Yes, and they're both equally bad in my eyes.
For sure there's a far right and a far
Yeah,
left.
I would say, it depends. It
You
depends.
talking
Yeah,
about
far
the
left and
socialists?
Oh my Lord, dude. They're
I
evil,
would
bro.
say that's more so of an ideology.
I don't remember
That is,
any
bro.
Republicans running
The
around
far
burning
left
down
is
cities.
the
I don't remember
socialists.
Republicans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but like
far
I said,
left.
the ones that, well, okay.
I'm
so
I'm
which
I'm a
one's worse?
communist. I'm far left.
Which one?
Wait.
which-
Stop.
He's a
Dystopia now.
communist.
Why does that name sound
Sure
familiar?
you are.
I've been
What?
up here before with you.
Okay,
talked
what's
to
up, dog?
people.
What's up?
How you
Yeah.
doing, bro?
Okay, is the socialists and communists on the far left?
Yes, we're far left.
Thank you.
Adrian is.
What? Yeah.
He is a communist, apparently. You're a socialist.
Okay, but you were telling me that the far left. What were you saying about the far right now? That I got a question. Who in the government that have the Republican seat is far right? Who would you consider as far right?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
What makes her far right? I would say she's a Trump fanatic, but I wouldn't say she's far right.
She's America. She's America first. That's what makes her far right.
No.
To the left,
No.
America first is far right.
Because
she is
will-
America
She is American first, but she's a
white
little
America
crazy, but she cool peoples though.
not really cool.
What,
I don't think.
What makes her
I don't
far
think-
right?
You know what makes her far right? The way that there's multiple different reasons, but one thing that you can tell is that the Republican Party has become a North Korean party. It's literally just
Stop. We're out. Let's focus on Marjorie Taylor Greene. What makes Marjorie Taylor Greene far right? You made the statement. Now you gotta support it with details. And you don't try to change subject right now. Explain to me why she's far right.
She spreads misinformation.
What misinformation did she spread? Are you gonna bring up Jewish space lasers?
The 19 anti.
Is this a Democrat saying misinformation?
Anti-science, anti-judicial system.
What did she? What did she spread that was anti-science and stuff? What did she spread?
C19 misinformation.
Oh, C19
C19 misinformation. Are you? Don't even start there, bro.
Stop. We can't. Let's not mention that right
Everything
now.
she said was
Especially
true.
after what the CIA said. Remember how everybody on the right was saying, this is what's going on this was going on with it. It was created in the lab. And then everybody was like, nah, that's far right. And then now this year, recently reported, CIA came out and said, yeah, that was right. You know the virus, that name was the Wuhan virus? And you know how we had the Wuhan lab?
Don't even.
You know it came from that. Like,
that's now the treatment for it.
It's like if there's in Hershey, Pennsylvania, if something explodes and there's chocolate everywhere, where would be the first place you look? The Hershey, Pennsylvania chocolate factory, right?
Wait. I'm not even referring to. I could give two less of a fuck where it started from. That's like such a dumb point.
Bro,
but
you're trying to say that she gave misinformation.
Misinformation regarding the vaccines.
Okay, cool. The vaccine didn't work.
What in particular about the vaccine that she said that was misinformation?
Saying that essentially that the vaccine can cause a lot of health issues on a wide scale, which is not the case. We all know that
is absolutely the case.
Wait. After the vaccine, didn't the amount of like heart conditions increase in America?
Not really. Not from any statistics we've seen. Where's your stat on that?
There's healthy people that are having heart issues. And
Where's
stuff
your
like
stat on that? Okay, so I tell you what. If you're so right, go to your doctor right now and ask him what should you do if you get C19. Should I get the C19 vaccine?
Some doctors will
and
say
he will not tell you not to go do it. Take it.
They will tell you if you already had it, you probably don't need it.
I've never had it.
There were a lot of side effects.
Oh wait, stop. Let's get back on top because I feel like the live is gonna get restricted or banned if we continue talking about that particular thing.
Yeah. You're right.
Let's get back on topic. How is
Trump
Marjorie? You tell me Marjorie Taylor Greene was spreading misinformation, right? But and a lot of current CIA reporting right now said that was kind of correct, right?
You know what you remind me of? Fresh and Fit. What's that guy's name? Fresh?
Myron Gaines or the who's Fresh or something like that.
You know what I'm talking about? You remind me of.
I see some of their videos. They're funny people. They're
that guy's a hater, bro.
You look like him a little bit.
That guy hangs out with white nationalists.
Isn't that racist saying all black people look alike?
No, the other guy's black too.
I'm making a joke. I was making a joke. You good?
Well, why do you watch Myron Gaines?
I don't. I see their clips on and see people do reaction videos and do counter videos to what they say, but I don't let me go check out the latest Fresh and Fit clip. I don't really care.
Bro, that dude hangs around not like Yahtzees, bro.
I don't support them.
I don't really care for them one way or the other.
Anyway, no, we all know that vaccines have side effects, so it's like kind of a stupid point. Let's get off the vaccines.
Let's get off the vaccines before the line restricted. We're trying to tell me how you said that Marjorie Taylor Greene. Someone said Marjorie Taylor Greene was far right, and I'm waiting. How was she far right? In the comment section, someone said she's a Christian nationalist. And how is being a Christian nationalist racist? Because technically,
she is far right. She's capitalist, isn't she? That's far right. That's right.
That's not far right. That's just a normal person.
Is, bro. No, bro. Central right is the Democratic Party, bro. The Democrat Party. That's central.
The Democrat Party is on the left. They're not center right at all.
Bro, Democrats not left. They're not socialists, bro. They don't have free healthcare.
Bro,
what are you
can't say that everything. You can say everything right of a socialist is far right.
That's how politics works. Everything capitalist is right wing, socialist is left wing. That's how world politics works. Only in this country, you guys are brainwashed not to believe that.
Yeah, and I live in this country, and this is what we go by. So
that's not how
actually he's kind
works,
of no. Actually, he's kind of right in the grand scheme of things. So if you compare to the far left, which is socialist, communism, whatever, to the
that's failed everywhere across the world.
No, it's working in China. It's doing better.
Democrats are still capitalist.
It doesn't work in China.
It does work.
Democrats are still capitalist. Democrats are still
You can't say capitalism is the only thing that you gotta do to be far right.
Well, AOC said it. AOC said the Democrat Party.
Just because AOC said it doesn't make it a fact.
She's a part of the Democrat Party. Isn't she like one of the biggest Democrats out
I don't
there?
care for what. Just because one random person says a particular thing does not make that a fact.
I mean, it is a fact if you look it up.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude, what does communist mean?
Communist means
it's not going to work.
there is no exact
no,
definition of
answer.
communism because
Do the-
everybody believes in particular different things. Some people
Wait,
believe
do
that
the
you
right thing.
some people
Wait,
believe
wait,
it's
let
like
us
no
do the right
government
thing
and
answer.
everybody's equal and stuff like that. Some people believe you have to have a government structure to continue to keep it going. Some people believe that they have money. Some people believe there's no money involved. There's many different things.
Yeah, but some people don't know what they're talking about. The
Really?
classic
So people don't know.
thing is-
Bro, listen to me. Listen to me, bro. Listen, hold on. How old are you?
I'm 25, bro.
Okay, then don't talk to me about that, dude. I'm 52 years old, bro. I lived
That doesn't have nothing to do with it,
through
bro.
bombs,
It has
Hey,
nothing to do with it.
hey,
drills,
do the
and
right
everything
thing.
else. It does.
Hey, wait,
Yeah.
hey, one of y'all might get it's saying that you're being flagged for certain stuff.
What did I say? I didn't say anything.
I don't know what in particular, but I'm just letting you know it was just saying right now you're being flagged. So if I tell you how to watch out for particular subjects,
it's okay. They're flagging us.
Oh, this app
Yeah.
protects me since I'm a communist and you're in a Chinese app. Like, it's got my back.
Interesting.
Yes, I got communist freedom of speech.
okay. I got
That's cool, bro. Good for you.
Stop. Let's get back to you. Someone said that my girl Marjorie Taylor Greene was racist somehow and they say it's because she's a Christian nationalist. I'm a Christian nationalist. I believe America is a Christian country and it was founded on Christian principles.
Bro, it had slaves. What?
And who were what religion was the abolitionists?
Where did those slaves come from? Where did the slaves come from?
Bro, you know the answer.
I got no wait.
Okay,
The abolitionists. What religion were the abolitionists? The people that were
they were
trying to abolish.
Christian, but still, it was founded with. Can I say the words? Is that allowed? The S
what?
word?
I'm not
Slavery.
100%. Okay.
I don't want to.
Every culture, every society had a form of slavery.
That doesn't change my point that it wasn't founded with Christian values.
No,
You can't call yourself Christian and
you're
contradict
trying to like equate that Christians being bad because like some people practice slavery. That means all Christians are bad for that. When they were the Christians that were the one that was fighting against slavery.
No, there were Christians in the government that were allowing it. That's my point.
Just because they were allowing it, don't mean that they were practicing Christianity the right way.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's why I say it's not real Christianity. It's not founded on this Christian values you talk about. I'm a Christian too.
You're a socialist, right?
Yeah, I'm a communist.
Doesn't it say if you don't work, you don't eat?
Every type of government you have to work, bro.
Except for one side,
Okay,
one
let's
type
get
of
back.
government.
Let's get back on our topic
point you out to go
the
to
left being
what
a
job you're
racist,
supposed. They
being
want
the more
you to.
racist place. Come on, let's get back on topic for that. You believe that the left is less racist or more racist?
The left is the less racist. We believe in
More.
equal rights in anyone.
You tell me that Republicans don't believe in equal rights?
Not really. They clearly sanction other countries. Like, you want to talk about like the C-19 thing? They literally banned Cuba from receiving them. That's evil.
Wait, the left banned Cuba from receiving what?
No, the right wing, the Republican Party. When Trump was in charge in his last term, he banned Cuba from receiving it.
Don't we
but
have
Joe Biden did
embargoes
the
on
same
Cuba?
thing, though. Yeah.
We've had it for a long time.
Did Trump start those
Against-
embargoes on Cuba, or was it that in place
No,
before
no,
him?
he continued.
sure
it.
didn't.
We're talking about the C-19 thing, like the V for it.
But how would we be in charge of that? It was made by three private companies.
They
companies.
didn't
How
allow
are we in charge
Cuba.
of
They
that?
didn't allow Cuba to receive it. They
No,
embargoed it.
but Pfizer's not a U.S. based company. How would we stop that?
Because Cuba, they can embark because you guys control the Federal Reserve. You guys control the dollar, so you can tell any country to not.
Okay, you keep saying you guys, bro. You're here too.
Yes.
You
What's
say
your
wait,
point?
isn't the
Okay, so
doesn't the Congress
You
hold
live
the power
in
of
a
the purse?
capitalist society. You're on your iPhone.
What?
Don't
That
Congress
doesn't change
hold
my fact. This country has the Federal Reserve. That means every country has to trade in a dollar. And
We
this
don't
country
have a
can't.
Federal Reserve, bro. The Federal Reserve isn't even owned by the United States.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
Bro, you better look that up. You
Look it up,
kinda
right,
need
bro.
to
I
do your
bet you
math on that. Go ahead
Do you
right
say
now,
the-
bro. Look
wait,
it up.
do you say the Federal Reserve is
a
not
US
owned by the United States?
It is not, sir. Look it up, bro.
Who owns the
It's
Federal
not.
Reserve?
It's not.
Bro.
It is
Bro,
it's
it's
a
this
private.
country.
It's a private company, bro.
The
And where
Federal,
is that?
Federal Reserve is a private company, bro. Look it up.
Bro, what type
And
of
what
That's
country-
why That's why we have to ask them to lower rates. If it was us, we'd just do it.
No,
We
the
have to
Federal
ask
Reserve
them
is
to do it.
independent of the federal government.
It's still in this
It's
country.
still part of the U.S. government. So to avoid political pressure, they keep it separate from the from the federal government. That's the purpose of the federal. That's why it's separate.
Yeah, the CIA is also separate and it's still part of the government. It's its own thing. Dude, Rage, what type of Fox News are you watching?
I don't watch Fox
Oh,
News.
you left. Well, the other guy must have, bro. But yeah, this country could stop other countries.
I don't watch Fox News either, bro. I don't really actually watch news. I read my stuff.
So the reason why Venezuela, Cuba can't trade, the reason why like this country's allowed
because we have embargoes on them that were probably in place before Trump.
Yeah, because he continued it, and he put new ones also. Like the Venezuela one, that was Trump. We could have gotten cheaper oil in his last term if he didn't put those embargoes, but he didn't.
But do you know why Trump put those embargoes
cheap in his last term, bro?
Do you know why Trump put those embargoes on them?
It was white supremacy. He wants to impose.
So you're telling me that Trump put embargoes on Cuba and Venezuela because of white supremacy? Then why didn't Obama?